I've stopped showing as much skin, like kind of getting away from that industry. I've worked as a dancer in the sex industry. Like we don't have to go there, but very comfortable with it, but kind of trying to like maneuver out. I like to keep my relationship private for the sake of my partner because I am in the public eye.
When women are posting scantily clad photos, bikini shots, sexual photos, and things like that, those are indicators that I am a single woman or that I'm advertising myself and I'm on the market. I don't know a lot of guys that lose interest sexually in women. The majority of guys that become betatized and they get comfortable, it's almost always the sexist relationship is because he wants it and she doesn't. So it's I find it hard to believe.
Unless their testosterone
Yeah, I mean,
is low.
how old was this guy?
He's in his 40s.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, the timeline checks out. Yeah, I mean, the timeline checks out.
Don's like, I'll put him on TRT. We'll get him fixed.
That's yeah.
Okay, I mean, the timeline checks out when we talk about the 40s. It's just like it's very rare that a guy will lose interest in sex with a good-looking woman that is, dating him. But maybe that's just maybe this is the exception here. I mean, I have a question for you that maybe is a little off topic. So I like to do some, not a deep dive, but I like to scroll and take a look at our guests' Instagrams before they come on. You are very comfortable with showing skin, and you're very comfortable with, sexuality and your modeling and things like that. But I noticed that I didn't see any pictures of you with a man on your profile or with a boyfriend or any sort of relationship. So what's that all about?
For a while, I wanted to keep that separate. And at this point in my life, I'm ready to integrate that. But because of the modeling and the industry I was in, I partly wanted to keep it private, partly loved that allure, the ego of kind of yes, come to my page, all that kind of thing. That has
because you have a chance and I don't have a man.
Right. And as bad as that may sound, that's how I feel I used to be. But after a lot of working on myself at this point, I've kind of, if you look, I've stopped showing as much skin, kind of getting away from that industry. I've worked as a dancer in the sex industry. We don't have to go there, but very comfortable with it, but kind of trying to maneuver out. So I'm also I'm a very open person, but I like to keep my relationship private for the sake of my partner because I am in the public eye. So there's a balance there. But
yeah, but it's sexual in nature, right? I mean, it's your base, what you're doing and what women are doing, women in general, when women are posting scantily clad photos, bikini shots, sexual photos, and things like that, those are indicators that I am a single woman or that I'm advertising myself and I'm on the market. So it's is that is he cool? I mean, maybe he says he's cool with it. I mean, I'd be hard pressed. I think he probably wouldn't be. I don't know your guy though, but it's but if you could scroll a little bit, you still have a lot of stuff on there. And it's is there anything else that you're doing behind the scenes? Are there any other pages that may give a guy like that pause that we should know about? Is there anything else besides Instagram? Because usually modeling and entertainment and content is a code for other things that may not be appropriate for a teenage audience.
Right. Are you asking?
I mean, I'm not, I'm going there, kind of.
Well, that's what I've said. I'm in a transitional period, and I've worked a lot of those avenues, right? So, at this point in time, I think I'm ready to integrate my relationship status into the online world. But yeah, it's something that I wasn't comfortable with for a long time for many reasons. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm going to get this super just because we have to, because it's over the limit, but I don't know if it's really applicable. But I'll read it. Women never want to go 50-50 until the divorce comes. Ask women why they deserve a provider man in traditional gentlemanly courtship when most are feminist and offer none of the things in return that a man such desires. Yeah, I'm kind of off topic. We're not really there yet, but I want to come back to that question with Casey. Actually, I want to get to Claire and Connie and Dawn a little bit. So Casey, hold that thought. But Claire, you mentioned, so you're married, been married a long time, first and only marriage, I'm guessing. Oh, please, yes,
the
continue.
topic of what you were saying about posting.
Yeah,
pictures. My husband will get super pissed if I post scantily clad pictures. And I think it's just like the immediate male response that he's like, other men are seeing you this way. And he knows that it might be even like a professional picture, like a modeling shoot or something, or just me in a bikini, like in Hawaii. But as like a woman, and if I like modeling and you're like, I want to put, sometimes I have to show my body just so people are like, who are hiring me will be like, oh, that's what her body looks like.
Mhm.
And just because I have tons of other model friends posting like gorgeous pictures of them in bikinis everywhere. So it makes you like, I want to do it too. But of course, I think we do deep down are like, yeah, we want that sexual attention.
Yeah, because you've got portfolios, right? Like
Yeah,
you have an agent, you can send that, you can have a portfolio. It doesn't have to be on a public Instagram. Like an agent can get in touch with your people.
It's like so much when I do like a runway show or something,
Mhm.
they like take the pictures just straight from your Instagram. I'm like, why didn't you ask me?
Yeah.
I have better pictures. But
fair enough.
It's a hard give and take, and it's not nice for the men in our lives, I think, most of the time.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
Spencer, go ahead.
Most guys who are seeing those photos, if you're posting something in a bikini on Instagram, most guys who see those want you to be single. They're hoping you're single. It's not uncommon once a girl posts her boyfriend on her Instagram, if she loses followers or her likes go down, or when she takes her boyfriend off of Instagram, there's immediately guys sliding in the DMs like, "Hey, you single?"
Yeah, I do get more like on videos that are with like my husband and family, though. So I've noticed, but.
But are men really like that naive to think that even if there's only like that they don't have a boyfriend in the background? I mean, are y'all really that naive? Come on.
I'm not. Spencer's not, but many guys are. Yeah. I mean, look, like, you know how I know? Go to any. I mean, here's how I know.
But
here's how I know.
Truly know.
Go to Larissa's Instagram after the show and look at her comments. No, and look at her comments. Or Casey's, look at the comments, and first of all, a lot of it'll be like from girlfriends, like, oh, slay queen, oh my god, my best friend's so pretty, like, oh, it'll be all that shit. But like when you get to a certain level of popularity or followers on Instagram, especially when you're, if your following is like a 20,000 and you're only following 50 people or 100 people, you're gonna see just rows and rows and rows of like, oh my god, so beautiful, like, oh my god, like, oh, I love you, just like random dudes,
fire emoji,
fire emoji, heart emoji, hard eyes, I love you, marry me, shit like that. But yes, that's what I'm saying. Many men actually think that is a viable way to get a woman's attention. Yes, because they all do it. Like if they knew better, they wouldn't.
Single, right? I mean, you guys really believe that they're single?
That's the allure. I mean, look, it's just like, it's the same thing as when girls run OnlyFans. And they're the ones that are on the screen, but there's a guy typing on the monitor behind them and chatting with the guy. They have agencies that actually, you have a dude that is like talking to another dude and he thinks he's talking to her. Like that's absolutely reality. So yeah, absolutely. These guys think that. And part of that is because it's like guys are taught, all you got to do is be nice. All you got to do is compliment women.
All right, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that clip. If you want to check out the full-length podcast episode, you can find that right over here. Also, make sure you visit my website over here where you'll find my supplements, the opportunity to book me privately one-on-one for coaching, and most importantly, my new School of Unplugging, which you'll find on the courses tab. Newer to the channel, hit subscribe.